What's going on, guys? It's Michael Lee from GBU. We're back again with another standard blaster review. This time around, I'm going to do a review on a blaster that hasn't had any reviews done here in Australia by a retail store. Now, I'm not too sure if there is any reviews floating around on YouTube from consumers or customers or anything like so. So what I actually do give you guys is a German World War gun. Now, what I give you guys is the STG-44. Now, this thing is an absolute beast, which is a full metal construction, like your whole receiver, your magazine, your pistol grips metal, and then you have a full wood stock on the backside as well. Now, one thing about this that I did actually find very, very interesting. Now, if you look up the first generation of this particular style of what this is based on, it actually had a curved barrel on the front. Now, what that was for was so when they were in the trenches or if they had barrier when they were fighting, they would actually aim the gun like so, and the barrel would be bent over. Now, we'll chuck in some photos of those particular styles of STGs just so you can kind of imagine what I'm saying. Now, it was rather cool. The technology behind it was actually phenomenal as such, because the barrel was literally curved and they'd aim it up on the trench like so and pull the trigger and shoot, and they'd hit their target. So whether it worked, I don't know, but it quite quickly got replaced with the straighter barrel, so I'd assume that maybe it didn't work. But back onto this particular gel blaster that we do have here. So the brand of this particular gel blaster is a rather new brand to Australia, which is AGM. I'm not too sure on what the actual name of it actually means. So starting at the front, we do have a metal fire break. It's just like a little threaded cap. Inside is a metal alloy barrel. Then we have our metal triangle sight, which does correlate with the latter style sight, just like an AK. As you move it back, it actually starts to fold down. We have a little QD fitting here, so if you want to put like a sling or anything like so. You have a metal handguard, which is literally just a wraparound of the actual outer barrel itself. And as we make our way down, we have our full metal receiver. We have our charging handle on the backside, which will pop open that bad boy, which you can see. TP, your metal gearbox outer barrel as well. Now, one cool feature about this particular magazine, it doesn't actually run on mag terminals like a standard gel blaster. So what you want to do is to gain access, there is a little magazine release button, push it in, pull your mag out. So it has actually got no mag terminals at all whatsoever. So it's actually in fact run by two AAA batteries, which go on the bottom, and every time the actual follower is pressed, so just like you shake a mag, it'll virtually run the same, just without any feeding issues. Making our way back, as I said, we do have a full metal receiver. We got our metal pistol grip, which is built into this. We have a metal trigger. Now, it does have a semi and full auto function as well as state. So at the moment, it's all the way forward. So the way the fire select works is actually slides back and forth. So at the moment, when it's all the way forward towards the trigger, it is in safe. If we slide it back once, it's in semi. One more time, it's in auto. Then again, moving on the way back, we do have a full metal wood stock. Now, this thing is absolutely solid. It does have a little trap door here for whatever reason. Now, this thing weighs an absolute ton. If I had to actually guess on how much this thing weighed, I dare say it was like 4 to 5 kilos, maybe a little bit more. It has got some serious weight to it. So again, if you want something that is more realistic feeling compared to say a nylon gel blaster or a metal gel blaster that's ultra light, this thing would definitely serve its purpose for you. Now, again, if you are a World War collector for firearms or anything like so, then this gel blaster here, particularly, would be the ideal one for you. So we're gonna head over to the firing range. We'll give this thing a couple of slaps. We'll see how she performs and we'll be back. So here we have our STG. Magazine's ready. Some semi. Now we'll go to full auto. So there you have it, guys. There it is, the STG-44. Now in semi, it was actually pretty decent. Full auto, it just powered on. Now this thing has a marvelous out of the box FPS rating of 330 feet per second plus. So again, guys, if this is something that you'd like, come on down and see us at 7/18 Bailey Crescent in Southport on the Gold Coast, or is online right now as I speak. Peace out.